a new Warrior franchise record, 10 steals, and the first triple-double not including points.
In a season of sexy offensive numbers authored by Russell Westbrook and James Harden, someone else took the less glamorous path. However, to many, Draymond Green securing the first ever triple-double with fewer than 10 points was beautifully blue-collar.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that you can be in a defensive groove. Tonight, I felt like I was on point on that end of the floor. Even, you know, some of them where I may not have gotten the block, I felt like I was in the right spot, or may not have gotten a steal, I felt like I was in the right spot.
Of all the triple-doubles on record, Green's was not only the first while scoring in single digits, it was also just the 10th in history with double-digit steals. Now, before we get too deep into the weeds, know this. Blocks and steals were not recognized by the NBA as official stats until the 73-74 season, thus excluding guys like him and him. I know, right? Anyway, this takes nothing away from Draymond's defensive gem, which, by the way, was a Warriors record for steals in a game, and one shy of the league record for thefts in a game. Those record holders are Larry Keenan of the Spurs, who did it during the bicentennial, part of an impressive triple-double effort, and FYI, Larry wasn't just about steals. He owns the second highest scoring average in Spurs history, behind only the Iceman. Our co-steals record holder also used his defensive prowess to post a triple-double. Kendall Gill helped the Nets beat Miami and took his place in the league record book. How about a player who twice used steals as part of a triple-double tear? That would be Clyde the Glide Drexler. Not only is he the only player with 2 steals triple-doubles, he got them in games over a decade apart. In both cases, Drexler nearly collected a quadruple-double, which is another story for another time. But back to the steals triple-double list, which featured a guy named, wait for it, Steele. Portland's Larry Steele got 10 of them versus the Lakers, and a lot more after that. Larry Steele is 5th on the all-time Blazers steals list. He also won a ring with Portland's '77 title team. Top 10 triple-double man Fat Lever was a good bet to join this list, and he did. Lever is 24th all-time on the steals list. And then the Spurs' Alvin Robertson took it a step further in 1986. Robertson broke out one of the finest all-around games in history, checking all the boxes with that rarest of statistical accomplishments, the quadruple-double, one of only 4 ever recorded. These games are like Bigfoot sightings. They're hard to believe. But in topping the Suns, Robertson was in double figures in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. Robertson was just one man that night, but he played like 2. He also finished his career 9th in takeaways. More conventional triple-doubles came from Phoenix's Kevin Johnson, who hit 10 steals in a win over Washington. And prior to Draymond, the last steals triple-double came courtesy of Atlanta's Darren O'Shea Mookie Blaylock versus the Sixers. The former Hawk star is number 11 all-time in steals. From steals to living in denial, some of the game's great shot blockers have used that skill to score triple-doubles. Again, not you two. But since 73-74, there have been 88 instances of a triple-double with blocks, and these players have done it most frequently. Starting with the all-time leader in block shots, the magnificent Hakeem Olajuwon. Either you were a victim of the dream shake or given the business by the hoop Sultan of SWAT. Hakeem has 10 triple-doubles with blocks. He is to basketball blocks what the Kardashians are to Twitter blocks. And the man who made it his calling card, Dikembe Mutombo. Like Olajuwon, 10 times he racked up 10 blocks in triple-doubles. Mutombo is 541 rejections behind Hakeem. Would we ever leave him off this list? No, no, no. Another incredible all-around player accomplished this feat 9 times. David Robinson, 6th all-time in blocks, a former scoring champion and MVP. Just one of these games behind Olajuwon and Mutombo on the triple-double with blocks list. He does stand alone, however, as an officer and a gentleman. As expected, arguably the greatest player of all time makes this list. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had a 10-block triple-double on 7 occasions. Elmore Smith authored 6 of them. By the way, He once blocked 17 shots in a game for the Lakers. And Utah's giant of a man, Mark Eaton, is also a six-timer. Eaton was enormous and never stood taller than in this game against the Blazers in 1985. 20 rebounds and 14 blocks as part of his triple-double. And what about some love for Shawn Bradley?
In 1998, as a reserve, no less,
Bradley put up a 22-point, 22-rebound, 13-block shot game. All 6 of his career triple-doubles have included 10 or more blocks. Which leads us to triple-double fun facts. 2 players share the record for most blocks in a triple-double, 15. Shaquille O'Neal did it as a member of the Magic in 1993 against the Nets to go along with 28 rebounds. One of 2 career triple-doubles for the Diesel. And the incomparable Manute Bol got there back in 1987. Part of the only career triple-double for the 7'7" Sudanese-born legend. Bol finished his career with more blocks than points by nearly 500. That won't be the case career-wise for Draymond Green, but it was on the evening of February 10th, 2017. By the way, Dre also had 5 blocks on that night. And no one has ever gone triple-double blocks and steals. Not yet, anyway.